Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I am serving everything. I'm serving everything. But yeah, it is the look that we're going for. This is like so pretty and so glam. This is like the perfect Valentine's Day look. So in this video we're going to talk a little bit about love, relationships. We're going to do this makeup look, and you guys will kind of get to know me a little bit, and then eventually I'll do a get to know me video. But as of right now, we're going to get straight into the video without any further ado. So we're going to start off with a damp beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques, and then I'm going to start off by just putting a little bit of foundation on the sponge. Now, of course, just make sure you go ahead and prime and moisturize. I'm not going to use any primer today because as of lately, I just don't really feel like I've been needing it. But, you know, if you want to, then that's definitely a step that you can do. So I'm just going to start off by putting that foundation all over my face. This is one of my favorite foundations. Again, like I said, I will try something else, but as of lately, this foundation has just been doing it for me. Now, couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is just kind of like love and just being single and stuff. And you know, when it comes to relationships, I haven't really had the pleasure of experiencing real true love. I mean, I've definitely talked to someone, but I've never been in love before. So, I mean, eventually I will. I think the one thing I've always been committed to working, and so that has caused me to miss out. But honestly, to some extent, I feel like you don't miss what you've never had. So alright, so I am gonna go under the eye with the e.l.f. What concealer is this? So this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. The shade that I'm using is Medium Peach, and I want a really bright under eye highlight. So this shade is definitely way lighter than the normal 1 to 2 shades, but you know, that's okay. But yeah, getting back to love and stuff, like I've been infatuated with someone. I've been in love with the idea of being in love with someone. I've been stigmatized. Probably gonna cut that out of the video. I've got a chance to experience some situations, and you know, it is what it is. So we're taking that same beauty blender, and we're taking the end that has the point to it, and we're just going to just kind of blend that out. What I like about this is because this sponge really allows you to be able to get into those inner corners. Listen, I remember there was this one guy that I talked to, and basically, I mean, he had my mind gone. It was what it was. The sex was good, and I was infatuated with him, but I wasn't like head over heels in love, because I feel like in order to really say that you're in love with someone, those feelings have to be reciprocated. But yeah, it was everything while it lasted. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so I'm gonna set my under eyes with the translucent powder from Laura Mercier. This one is the translucent honey. So we're gonna go in, and I'm probably gonna get a little bit on my shirt, but that's okay, because we're just gonna dust that off. So I'm setting everywhere I put that concealer. Normally I have like a fluffy sponge, not a fluffy sponge, but like one of those powdery or powder sponges for this step right here, because I feel like once it places the foundation on the face, it just looks very soft and smoothed out. All right, so this is my favorite part of doing my makeup. I like to warm up my skin. So I think there's definitely a difference between bronzing and contouring. Sometimes with contouring you can get harsh lines or you can get soft lines, but those like really sculpt the face. I think what I want to do is just kind of warm it up so that it looks very natural, like I had a tan. And then the product that I'm using is Give Me Sun by MAC. I'm just putting that on the cheeks, basically the forehead, and then the chin. So you can see how that's starting to give me like this very I've been in the sun on vacation kind of look. Okay, and once you do that, now you want to start creating some dimension. So now I'm going to go in with my NC47 powder, which is a little bit darker. This is actually not a bronzer, but it can be used for multiple things: bronzing, contouring. If you wanted to use it just as like a blush kind of look, you can do that as well. But this is the Studio Fix Powder Foundation. And I'm just going over pretty much what I had before. So do you see how that is starting to give me like this very pretty bronzy look? That is the look that we're going for. All right, so this is the shade Blunt by MAC. This is a really good contouring powder. I kind of strayed away from brow powder a little bit, but I'm starting to like it more and more because the pomades, sometimes they look a little too much. So, and then pencil is just one thing that I have a love-hate relationship with it. There was this one guy that just really liked me a lot, and at the time I was like so young, I did not give a damn about no relationship. All I wanted to do is party.
Like that was during my party stage. Like I was in a club Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And then they used to have like at the NCO club or like Club Miami, they used to have the old heads that would party on Sundays, and I would party with them too. And this guy, he was in the military, and it's like when they're in the military, they want to be in a family. And at the time, I was living my life. I did not care about none of that. I would just be in the club, living it up. Talk about what I'm looking for in a guy, because I don't know, like, my taste has really changed from when I was younger. Like, before I used to be like, oh, he's gotta be this. I used to like the bad boys, like the hood guys. Like, I used to like all that. And now, like, mentally, I'm not even there anymore. Like, I don't want someone that I gotta worry about if they're gonna make it home at night. I don't want to date a guy that's like in his 30s or 40s and still trying to be a rapper. Like, I'm saying. But I feel like, you know, qualifications for my heart, you have to be genuine. You have to love your family. You don't have to be religious, but you need to at least be spiritual or in tune. You've got to have your own car. You've got to have your own place, because I feel like the things that I have a good job. I have my own car. I have my own place. I am doing very well in my career, and I feel like I could not date someone that is not, I don't know, stable. Like, if you are not in a position where you have those things aligned, you shouldn't be looking for a relationship. And I don't want to sound materialistic. By no means is that who I am or what I am. But if I date a guy, you have to have your house fully furnished. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to come over no man's house who is over the age of 25. I mean, 23, but I wouldn't date that young. But I'm saying, and I come over to your house and you've got like portable chairs, or you've got an air mattress or something like that. I just wouldn't feel comfortable. So yeah. Alright guys, so the palette that we're going to use is the Amrezy palette from, y'all can see that because the lights are bright. So the Amrezy palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, we're going to use that. And the nails that I have on are from Dashing Diva. They are press-on. So if you guys are interested, you can pick them up at Sally's, because that's where I got mine. Would you guys talk to a guy that had children? Because honestly, I did, and it was a headache. It was a headache because his baby mama, anytime he wanted to spend time with me, it was like, oh, you need to come pick up your child. And he was a good dad, but it was just like, it was just too much. And we were at the beginning stages of relationship. And I'm taking OG in 1988 and I'm mixing them together. But yeah, we were at the beginning stages of the relationship, and it was just, oh gosh, it was such a headache. So I don't think that I would date a guy that has children. And I can say that because I don't have kids, so, you know, I do want my own children. And I feel like, you know, stuff happens, relationships don't always work out. and if I was to be like married and have kids and that sort of thing, if I decided to get back on the dating scene, the type of men that I would be trying to talk to would be someone that I had something in common with. So divorce, or, you know, men that had kids. That's if I was in that situation. So I'm able to be picky now for the simple fact that I don't have kids. So next I'm going to take Yugo, which is this really, really, really dark brown, and I'm going to pick some of that up. The brush that I'm using is in Morphe M514, and I'm going to concentrate this mainly on the outer part of the V. I'm going to pick up a little bit more, because you want to do like a brown smoky eye. Alright guys, if you were enjoying this video so far, please do not forget to hit that red subscribe button. Follow me as we go on this journey. So, yeah. So now I am going to take the shade Liddy on the center of the lid. So I dampened my brush with some setting spray because I want this Liddy shade to be intensified a little bit more. So I'm pretty sure you guys can see it better now. But now we're gonna put that all over the lid towards the inner corners. Or that same Morphe M514 brush, I'm gonna tap back into Yugo. And I'm going to take that shade and place it all under the bottom. I want to go in and I'm going to dust off that setting powder and also any glitter that may have fallen. I'm going to tap into 3 colors. So I'm going to do the Yara. I'm going to do the, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's T-A-U. And then the B. I'm going to pretty much just tap in to those shades. So it's like this warm peachy tone. Alright, so you guys already know the routine. You already know what it is when it comes to mascara. I don't play. I like the Monsieur Big. This is my favorite. I have not found anything better than this mascara. So yeah, we're going to use this. I'm going to put this on my little bitty lashes. And it just gives me a little something. So as you can see, like I have no lashes. Like bitch, where? Don't have them. Alright guys, so lashes are on. I am still waiting for them to dry a little bit. But, so we're going to move on to lips. So I am using JD Beauty Cosmetics. It's actually Jada Denai, and I am so excited about this brand. This is their lip pencil, and the shade of this is, so it's number 1, and so I'm just going to outline my lips with it. So I like this color because it can be paired with anything from reds, pinks, nudes, anything that you just want to deepen up. I'm gonna stop talking real quick because I can't do this and talk. So yeah, like I was saying, this specific shade can be used with anything. What I like about the liner is because it glided on very easily. It wasn't like crumbly or hard. And then the next thing that I got was their liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade 43. Yes, ma'am. If you are looking for the perfect red lip just in time for Valentine's Day, this is everything. And I'm not just saying that just because, like, the formula is like amazing. I know that's crazy, but the smell of it is not like, it doesn't have like any harsh chemicals. It dries down pretty good. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend. Alright, so lastly what we're going to do is I'm going to go in and put some mascara underneath my eyes. Alright guys, so pretty much the only thing that I did is I took my hair out of the rollers, and then I put these really gorgeous earrings in. Like, look at these, they are everything. So yeah, that's it. I'm just wearing a black turtleneck, all my jewelry, Charming Charlie. I used to work there, so I got a lot of good jewelry. But yeah guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys for tuning in, sticking it out, thugging it out for me, thugging it out with me. If you guys want to see a video on this hair tutorial, I am wearing a lace frontal, and the length is 22, 20, and 18. The frontal itself is a 20, but of course with the curls it makes it a little bit shorter. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will definitely see you guys in my next tutorial. If you have not already, please comment, like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.